guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. Today's tutorial, it will be everything that you will need to achieve a flawless face for your holiday makeup. So this will start from skincare products that you can use at the beginning to prep your skin to get a flawless face that it will last you your entire, if you're going to a party, then it will last you the entire party. I had some tricks that under my sleeve that I want to give you today. So this holiday season, you will be slaying your makeup like there's no tomorrow. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please like this video if you like it at the end, and let's get rolling. I'm very excited. So let's go. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is make sure that you moisturize your face. So I already washed my face. The items that I've been loving to use as a toner, it will be my Thayer's Witch Hazel and Rose Petals. And to be honest, I've been kind of using this as my setting spray, and my foundation stays my face stays completely matte. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing. What I'd like to do is use bottles and I recycle them. So I'm going to use this, that it will be the Witch Hazel, as a toner for my entire face. And while that is just absorbing, because you want to make sure while you're prepping your skin, you don't want to start laying things on top of another, and not allow your skin to breathe and everything else. I'm going to use from L'Oreal. It's a celery oil, and I'm going to apply this on my forehead, cheeks, and my chin. Okay, so I'm ready. Skin is a little bit dry already from the oil. I'm going to use, this is from the brand Pure, and this is a Dead Sea eye cream. I bought this at TJ Maxx. I have showed this in one of my previous videos for my skincare routine, so I'm going to plug that video in underneath in the bottom bar. And you want to make sure that you place that underneath your eye, okay? I like to put it here, also just to get that extra oomph, 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 oomph. All right. While that is just melting into my skin, I want to start prepping my eyebrows. So for eyebrows, I like to use from Maybelline my Precise Micro Pencil Crayon, and it's right here. And this is in shade Soft Brown, 225. What I like to do is just to kind of shape the brow, go completely directly straight, and then on top, and then I flick it to the side. So I'm just defining my brow all the way up. And now I'm going to do the same thing on top. And I'm just basically right at the edge. And then I'm going to flick it down. And then with the spoolie, I'm going to comb this up and here to the side, to kind of clean whatever mess I just have done. Okay, so lately I haven't been doing the underbrow or underneath the brow concealer, but when you're doing makeup holidays or going out makeup or very fancy, or you want to snatch or beat that face with makeup, then you might want to do the concealer just to clean your eyebrows and shape her better. So beloved, Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and this is in medium 20, because I want to make sure I have everything. I cross my T's and dot my I's. How about that? Alright, so I'm going to use this concealer brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to go ahead and carve and clean up my brows. Now I'm going to use my finger to blend everything out so I don't have no hard surfaces. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to go ahead and do, I already did my eye moisturizer. That's why I like to place some cream for my eye in this area. I'm going to moisturize my eyes with this moisturizer from Dead Seas. And this was from a video that I already did, so I'll place that on the bottom bar so you guys can see it. And this will be my moisturizer. Okay, so moving on, what all this melts into my face, I'm going to go ahead and work with the eyes just to make sure that my eyes won't crease. So I'm going to use a fluffy brush that I have, and it will be this one right here. This one is from VH Cosmetics. I'm going to use my Kat Von D palette, contour palette. I'm going to get this bone shade right here, and I'm going to place that on my lid to go ahead and set everything. You want to make sure that everything is set. So this will be for all over the eye. So my face is adhere, like moisturized, so I am ready for primer. When you're ready to do your foundation, or you're looking for a good primer that will stay and it will adhere and will stick to your skin, I've been loving using my husband aftershave balm from Nivea. So I've been using this and I love it because it just gives me a sticky consistency. Now the other thing that you guys might want to do is use something, if you have larger pores, then you might want to go with something like Pores No More. I like to do a concussion of this because I have normal skin on the perimeter of my face, and then in my T-zone I do have larger pores and I'm a little bit more oily. So I like to put my Dr. Brandt's Pores No More. I like to put that on my T-zone first, and I'm just going to press against my skin. And in my forehead, the product. And you're going to let that sit for a minute, and then you're going to start working with this, because this will be like a cement for your foundation. So I hope you guys these tips will help you. And like I said before, if this is the first time that you're watching my videos, I'm naturally from Puerto Rico, so there's some words that I might say different, so just bear with me. I promise you will understand what I'm saying, and I'll make you laugh. So alright, so I'm all in the perimeters, low outer areas, just to make sure I have some extra base for my foundation, my fundación. Okay? And it smells good like just my husband. Alright, so I'm going to let that sip through and sink into my skin. Another tip that I can give you also is, and I saw this, the first time I ever saw this, it was Jackie Aina, that she uses powders on top of her foundation on her T-zone. I've been loving that. I just place that on my nose area a little bit, tiny little bit on my chin, and then just a slight dab on the forehead. So I'm going to do that because for the holidays, you want to beat that face. You're going to be in parties, or you're going to be out in holiday events with your family. You want to make sure that your face is completely flawless. So I like to use a brush like this just for this area here and up here. Okay, so I like to then press both my fingers. And I'm sorry, this video might be a little bit longer than usual, but I'm just giving you whatever I got so you could have a snatch face, completely flawless, ready for the holidays. So today my focus is not on a eye look per se, but it will be like what you need to have on your face to have a flawless face, and you will look amazing and radiant. Okay, so moving on, for foundation, I've been loving to use a concussion. You want to make sure if you like more like a dewy finish, then use a dewier or more creamy foundation. So everything that I'm going to use, at least product wise for foundation, I want a matte face for when it comes to the holidays. So this is my two concussion that I've been mixing. So I've been mixing the Infallible Total Coverage 24 Hour in color Caramel Beige, and then I'm using this one, and this is the Infallible Pro Matte in 107, and this is the color, and I think it's beige, Fresh Beige 107. I'm going to use my Lavish brush to stipple everything in, and you want to make sure that you blend down here and everything will look seamless. Alright, so I distribute the product. And then my next step, I'm going to use my Morphe sponge. And I'm going to make sure that I blend all this. I have a flawless foundation. Okay, let me fix my ring, my nose ring. There you go, you guys. Okay, so for highlight, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Maybelline Fit Me in number 25. And I want to snatch my nose, so I'm going to get closer. Let me get a mirror, that way I can show you better. If you want to snatch your nose, you just go do this, get here, build up a line, bring it closer to your eye, and bring it here, make sure you cover it. And then I'm going to use the LA Color Contour Stick, and I gave you a review on this stick, and so I'm going to use a little bit of this. I found out that if you use it on a matte foundation, it's a little bit better to use. That if you use a more dewy foundation, it just slides and it goes away. So that is kind of my 2 cents when it comes to that. And first thing I'm going to do is deal with the contour first. So I'm going to use this brush right here from Wet n Wild. And I'm kind of patting, that way I don't lose the entire product. I'm going to use a brush for my concealer portion. What exactly I'm doing is I'm bringing all this up and all this up. That way I'm thinning my nose. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wet my sponge. I'm going to go ahead and start on my nose. This is how my contour so far looks. Okay, so the next step will be go ahead and set the rest of my face, and for that I'm going to be using the Fit Me loose powder, and this will be in shades 20, and I'm just going to do this, get some product in here. I'm going to use the sponge, and before you do that you want to make sure that your entire eyes are nicely blended. Set the rest of your face. I like to use a deeper tone to set my face up, or closer color to my face, and I like to use the Fit Me in color 330. This is like my skin color. I need another one, but this will do it. And this, I like to use it just to set the rest of my face, just lightly to do so and get it ready for contour powders. And kind of blend the powders all together. And this is so far how my face is looking, and it is flawless. So here you go. Let me get close up. And now, because this is the contour that I have placed, I'm going to now really use the LA Girl Pro Face, and this is in color Classic Tan. I like to use this to kind of bronze my face, so I like to use a fluffy brush for that, and this is from Wet n Wild. This is the only brush that I like to use to do that. You want to make sure you do circular motions. You have the wrong product. Alright, so I'm going to use my Kat Von D palette. This will be for the contour. And I'm going to use an angle brush. This is the type of angle brush that I like to use. And I'm going to go with this shade right here. I'm going to take some product. And I know as beauty lovers, we like to do faces when it comes to applying different powders to our faces. But you want to make sure that you hit this area here when the hollows of your cheeks. So in order to do that, you got to kind of sink everything in. Okay. Get it from here, and I blend it down. All right, so I kind of have to clean in the cheeks a little bit, because if you see, I have this area here. I don't care too much about this area here because I'm going to go ahead and clean it out, or I'm going to use one more product. But I want to make sure that this area I have a little bit more definition. If you like it like this, that's fine. You could do whatever you want, because it's the way that you will like your makeup. So I'm going to keep on using this contour palette also. So I'm going to go to this shade right here. And I'm going to kind of clean up a little bit. So I like to do that one more time, and I like to kind of go from the top of my ear area here, and I like to do this because I really want to sink in. I come from a family that heavy cheeks, so I like to minimize my cheeks area. So I like to go from this to the bottom. If you like to do straight to the side, that's fine too. So it'll be, if I like to go lower, let's see, so I'll give you an idea, it will be like from the lip area. Okay. And that's it. This is the way Nikki Tutorials usually does it, that she goes straight from here. That's the first time I saw it was from her. So you could kind of do it that way. Get a little bit more product, and that way your face is kind of cleaned up. So start from here, move it down to the lip area. And I like to go in downward motions. And what I just did is come forward, okay? I know this video will take a little bit, but I really want to give you some tricks to have a flawless face for your holiday makeup. So I am almost done. I'm emphasizing more in everything else in the face like I said before, like my eyes. So I'm going to keep this here, then make sure that that line can't stay there. You have to kind of blend it out. So your look will not look crazy, okay? Okay, so for blush, I'm going to use from the LA Colors Contour Palette. I'm going to use this color, a combination with this pink one right here. I'm going to combine both colors. And it all depends. Some people like to play their Plessio brushes here. So I'm going to show you both, and then I'll kind of choose which one I want. Sometimes you want to go with a higher look. Just giving you options. See if you keep it up here, and then if you get both colors, and you go straight to the apples of your cheeks. For the makeup look, it all depends how am I in the mood. Like right now, I'm in the mood to go for directly here because I have very defined contour when it comes like to bringing up my defining my face, let's put it that way. So I don't mind at this point getting the blush on my cheeks, on the apples of my cheeks, and then I like to bring it upwards a little bit. So that way everything is blended, and here it will be the powders, okay? Okay, so for highlight, I'm going to use the Sleek palette. So I'm going to get this color, a mix of these both. And trust me, this is pigmented, okay? So this was from the holiday collection. I will place also the video down below. So I'm going to place this just in this area here. I won't go too low. Then you want to just lightly just some on your forehead. That way when the light hits you, you're going to have some glow. I like to put some in here. And then if you want a really defined button nose or something like that, you just can get your finger, use some product, and then blend it in because you just don't want to have that crazy button nose. Or if you like it, go right ahead. But I have to blend it in just a little bit, so I'm going to use my sponge to kind of mix it in just a little bit. I'm going to wear some mascara. The mascara that I'm going to use is my Big Colossal from Maybelline. And the last thing to complete this face is to go ahead and set your face. Now, it all depends, you guys, the way that you like to see your skin look. I have my days. So there's some days that I would like a completely matte face. If I know that I have to wear my makeup in for a long period of time, I would like to go with a more matte face. So that's my I incline more towards that. And then if I go with makeup for like about 4 or 6 hours, then I like my dewy finish because of I like to glow like within. But for this makeup look and this just base, I would like to just stay completely matte. So I'm going to go ahead, like I said, I've been using as a setting spray, I've been using the Witch Hazel in Rose Petals. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I can show you what I have been doing lately and you will see it for yourself. So here we go. Then I like to wet my sponge just a tiny little bit. Pat it. And you want to make sure that you place it or you pounce it on top of all your powders. That way everything will adhere to your skin. And then here, I like to do this to really define the lips area, especially on the bottom lip. So there you have it. I'm going to get closer to the camera. So this is my face. This is what I've been loving to do every time that I have to go to church or an event or getting ready for the holidays. This will be a look that you could either rock for Christmas time, just have to do a little bit more work on your eyes, or if you want to relive and very minimize in your eyes, just wear lashes and you're good to go. So I hope you like this video. I had a lot of fun just explaining because it's like I said, I'm an instructor, so this is the teaching side of me telling you what it works for me. So hopefully this will work also for you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope you really like this video, and the next video after that will be all about holiday glam. So get ready because it's going to be a lot of glitter. So I hope to see you in my next one. Mwah! Love you guys. Bye-bye. Remember, God bless you. Bye-bye.